A very good afternoon, one and all. I am Sourav Kumar Updhyay. I belong from Dhanbad, and I shall be throwing light on the topic Degradation of Culture as a module which is very important for Project Samskriyā. Janani Janma Bhumishcha Swargadipi Gariyasi. As we all know, one's motherland is been considered as heaven for that particular individual. India, post its independence, has shown inclination towards marketing, globalization, and all other sorts of advancements which are very vital for development of a country. But the Khadi culture, which brought in the self-dependence into every individual of the country or the countryman, started declining post 1990s, wherein globalization and privatization have been brought into the country. Post globalization, there was a trend of open marketing, due to which culture of different nations have been mixed. Mixed cultures prove out to be very, very dangerous for each people who resided as proud Indians. We all followed the traditional dress-ups like dhotis, kurtas, pajamas, saris and lehengas. But thereafter, what come into the scenario was miniskirts and all other sorts of advancements, as we all say in recent terms. Taken into casual consideration, we could also consider that India had progressed a lot, but on a firm basis, we can also say that the culture has declined. Each guardian and parents who don't make out time nowadays for their children and kids are responsible for the decline of the culture which needed to be fed in them. But by now, as we all stand on such a verge wherein one side there is a deep cliff, an abyss, and the other side there is a well. We ourselves have made responsible for such a decline. The main reasons which could be attributed for such a degradation could be access to internet, which has got though very vital positive points, but have also got very negative points as well. It has brought in the lack of ethics in us, the lack of adult psychological and physiological education are also to be attributed for the degradation of culture in our country. Sex, which has been treated in a casual way in other countries, post 18 years, which is free in America and is their right. But in our country, it's all about ethics, it's all about culture. Post-marital life of every individual is nowadays being affected due to such lack of ethics. Ethics, which are the vital point and a building structure of a human being, is somehow staggering and could be made responsible for structural build-up of any culture of a society is nowadays lacking in our society. The culture and the ethics of the tradition which our country followed post its independence and prior to its independence are nowadays been lacking and been placed or have been replaced by the modernized cultures which nowadays are affecting even the life of infant childs. The innocence of a child has now gone or wiped due to whatever the reasons are been introduced by the modern cultures. Though it provides us with modern independence of thoughts, but has also afflicted our culture by putting into what was not meant to be put into the culture. There needed to be a proper filtering of the culture as it has been imbibed in our blood. Just due to that point, the country could develop itself by making proper moves and taking out perpetual steps regarding such filterings and further processes. With this, I conclude by saying it totally depends upon the human nature on what he absorbs and what he leaves, based on which his building of his own persona is concerned. Thank you.